So, you thought I was gone, did you? Like a shadow I wait, until your back is turned, until the crimson light of a sweltering dusk silhouettes against a star-speckled blue-black horizon, then pouring forth like an unstoppable wave of desire, so hot and wet and powerful that no person could resist. I declare to the world, I am back! For I was never gone. Yes, that's right, you scintillating symbols of scandalous serendipity. 'Tis I, the great and noble DRBC 007, here to take you on a journey of discovery, of untold stories and lamentable losses. Battlefield 5, Battlefield V, will be upon us with more changes than Theresa May's cabinet, more customization than a Berlin brothel sex dungeon, and more wonder than me in nothing more than my birthday suit. Don't you snigger? It's cold! I'm DRBC 007, and I'm bringing you another Battlefield Bootcamp. Battlefield V. No. I didn't say T. No, I said I didn't say T. I don't want T. I said V. For the love of... I said V! 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 Battlefield V is here, and let's get that claw-cleaving, petite and rather attractive British elephant in the room dealt with first. Upon seeing the trailer for the first time, the pent-up purist rage within threatened to bubble and boil over. A woman? She should be fixing me a gin and tonic without lime! But then I remembered. A different age, a different time. Let's see where this goes. Next up, I see a cast that look better suited to Braveheart or Boudica's Feral Warriors, but again I breathed deeply, allowing my enviable self-control to calm the stirring storm within. They push into a building with fire and fury, but what in God's holy name is that? A claw! Enough is enough, I thought, but before I could grab my calling device and dial the Donald, I was swept away in what turned out to be a beautiful, gripping and action-packed spectacle of unrivaled destruction and titillating triumph. The dust settled, but there were questions swirling around this old dog's head. What did I see? A realistic battlefield experience, capturing a gritty and cruel conflict, or a steampunk-inspired alternate history where cyborgs and Mardi Gras hipsters invaded the battlefield? I was not alone in my concern. But I was still excited. Not like that, you disgusting troll! Who do you think I am? Everything, including Trevor Noah's moments of agonizing awkwardness, gelled perfectly. The discussion around what we can expect allured me, and yes, this time it was like that. It grabbed me by the joystick and took me for a ride. So I slept upon a bed of Twitter haters and Reddit ragers, and awoke to peruse the arguments from snowflakes and molten rocks, and question why I even felt a pang of disgruntled displeasure at the previous night's reveal. But it struck me. There and then, this is a simulation of a conflict, that horrendous, torturous and evil war, not a replication. So what if a fiery Brit that could straddle me all day long and caress me with a claw that would terrify and tease in equal measure was front and centre? The war affected all of us. Women, men, children, Asian, Caucasian, African and everyone in between. All the shades and colours of the world. People were left dead and crippled, and perhaps those without limbs didn't serve on the front lines. However, there were millions left with scars that would never heal. Why can't we portray those characters too? Because they may have fought able-bodied, but left bloodied and broken. This is first and foremost a game, and one millions of people in all walks of life enjoy. I can understand the group of Battlefield purists who come to Battlefield for that authentic experience and were hoping for a more historical and accurate representation, but who is to say that won't be the case? Yes, the rules have been a bit, well, bent out of shape, but they are based on real history. The face paint and Kratos-esque mohawk was real, and although clearly not my suave and sophisticated style, was worn by James Jake McNeese, the leader of the 101st Airborne Filthy 13. It's real. Women fought on the front lines too, I know, they did, in many resistances across Europe and hugely featured in Russia. Ludmila Pavlichenko was credited with 309 confirmed kills, was a Soviet sniper of the Red Army, and is regarded as one of the all-time top military snipers and the most successful female sniper in history. I'm telling you now, I'd let her handle my gun all day long. And prosthetics made huge leaps forward, helping those that lost so much that we may live so freely now. I think we should wait for what the battlefield shows us when we get to march upon its muddy fields and crumbling cities and enjoy it for what it is, a game. Unlike the game I used to play with a neighbour's nubile Nancy. Now that was a game I'll never forget. But back on topic. There was so much on offer in the reveal, it is a colossal, monumentous shame that so many have been so pained to see a female soldier wearing a prosthetic. The game may still surprise you and bring the grittiest and most realistic experience of World War II to date, but DICE had to make a few sacrifices to bring us the best bit of battlefield news this side of Gigi Lafemme's derriere. No premium pass! That's right, a wonderful bit of news that tickles the testes of any Tom, Dick or Harriet. Yes, she can tickle testes too! Without the barrier of maps and modes, I will be able to stalk the fields of France with my comrades without barriers, and if that is funded by slightly wacky cosmetics, and the chance that I may occasionally stumble upon a femme fatale with a set of tweezers for arms and corkscrews for legs, I'd say pop the cork, love, for Daddy's home. What? I don't discriminate. I am a connoisseur of life and love, and that means ladies in all of their glorious forms. Next up, we have what appears to be the most remarkable changes to movement I've ever seen. Sliding. Who remembers how much that I love to slide? Do you remember? Do you remember? Slide! Backwards, forwards, left and right. Sounds like my moves back in the discotheques of old. All the while I'm able to fire off a machine gun that looks and sounds more satisfying than a smoking hot, buxom brunette. Then you have the changes to health regeneration, limited ammunition, a real focus on squad play, a squad leader, a good squad leader can now command powerful assets, and large explosions throw enemies or yourself off of their or your own feet. Front-facing takedowns, machine guns that punch face-size holes in masonry, vehicles that can tow gun emplacements, fortifications, dragging your fallen buddies to safety. Everyone, including you camping cowards, can now revive down friendlies, and customization of vehicles, weapons, and of course your appearance. There is so much to be incredibly excited about, and I can't wait to delve back into the boot camps of old to bring you more brutal but bespoke tips, tricks, and all things Battlefield 5. So let's look at 10 things that you may have missed, but I will surely slap you in the face faster with the back of my hand when you disrespect my woman. It won't be a slap you'll enjoy. Number 1. Squad play. Well, as you can see from the trailer and the very get-go, this isn't following a solitary soldier, but a dynamic squad. Pull your friends to safety when they're downed, refill their realistic magazines and help each other out. Each action within the squad helps to generate squad points, and that means big bada boom. Number 2. Feeling it all. No, not like a random grope behind the bike sheds. This is feeling the effects of everything popping, whizzing and exploding around you. You can scramble backwards, be knocked by explosions, and hopefully sniff that freshly trimmed garden. Naughty. Number 3. What gun where? Like I mentioned before, you can tow large gun placements and stationary weapons. This trailer shows a Flak 38 being towed and firing wildly. And no, that isn't for dramatic effect. You will actually be able to do this. So if you want that cannon in a new strategic location, move it. Number 4. Everyone's different. The uniforms may have been similar in Saving Private Ryan, but here we get a bit more freedom. Worry not, you'll still look like soldiers, but you'll have the choice to do so. And if you want to add a bit of flair and strut like a pot-bellied peacock, you can do that too. This means you'll be able to look a certain way, but not like me, because I'm, well, wonderful. Number 5. Fortify this. A brand new spanking feature that makes me want to go out and get spanked like the naughty boy I am. Did you see the work being done while the soldier retrieved the machine gun? Let's watch it again. Those soldiers are fortifying a position with sandbags and assembling a big-ass machine gun. No longer will a collapsed building offer no protection. Fight the way you want and reinforce strategic positions to win the day. Number 6. Destruction by design. Destruction has always been a key pillar in the Battlefield experience, but now it is refined and realistic, with walls and buildings collapsing in a more granular, realistic way. Also, high-caliber rounds now affect materials, so a pistol will no longer feel the same as a machine gun when firing at someone behind cover. Number 7. Grenade be gone! No more scrambling away from that pesky grenade. It's time for heroics. Toss it back quicker like the badass bugger you were born to be. You can also, if you're amazing in every way like me, shoot a grenade mid-flight. What a world we live in. Number 8. The Chop Shop. Fed up of having just generic tanks and vehicles that look all the same? Well, Battlefield 5 has you covered, as you can now customize literally everything you use, from weapons to winged metal beasts of the skies. Make your story your own, with customization like you've never seen. Number 9. The Untold World War 2. The ambition was to bring real stories that are lesser known to life, and the trailer shows just that, in what was led up to the evacuation of Dunkirk and where German tank warfare was at its peak. Fight in the marshlands or atop the Escal Bridge, or take to the skies in a Spitfire. The choice is yours, and the perfect combination to make the perfect battlefield experience. Number 10. The Devastation Dealer. At the end, we see the devastating V1 rocket as it descends, explodes, and knocks everyone to their feet. This and the other powerful reinforcement options are available to the squad leader, and squad points really, really, really do pay off. So follow the leader, follow the leader. You remember? Yes, follow the leader. And that's about it, my little popping pork sausages. I'm back with a battlefield bang, and I hope you are too. These were my thoughts after some reflection and digging, and I expect you to swallow every word I have said and listen to me, for I am mighty, wise, and incredibly adept at the art of song. My voice is like a flowing river of joy, smooth, soft, and seductive to all. Now I must leave you, but worry not, my pilgrims of pleasure. I will be back before you can shout Berserk Schornstein-Fegermeister! Or as we like to say, Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. That gives me a thought. It was supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, even though some thought the trailer was really quite atrocious. Battlefield V, or call it 5, will certainly astound, so worry not about a beauty woman with a claw for a hand. Because some hope for gritty war, an authentic battlefield ride. They were miffed when they saw a woman crush their pride, but missed the bits that they showed which were awesome to behold. But worry not, my passionate lord, for I was totally sold. It was supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, with the warring blue-faced tribe that looked a bit like Kratos. Look at all that'll come to us, and not for a penny more. You'll have more fun than Dick Van Dyke and be clamoring back for more. Fortifying positions will likely save your ass, and calling out a medic means you really need one fast. So squad up for a World War II like you've never seen, for Battlefield V is the game like there's never been. It's supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I love it all, it just can't fall because it looks stupendous. And once again with passionate fire, yes, there's a woman, you fool. Just slap it up, don't get the crumb, she's likely to make you drool. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, even though some thought the trailer was really quite atrocious. Battlefield V, or call it 5, will certainly astound, so worry not about a beauty woman with a claw for a hand. So worry not about a beauty woman with a claw for a hand. Remember to like this video, share it with those less fortunate than yourself, subscribe if you haven't already, and sing my praises from a mountaintop for the village folk and peasants to hear. For more tips, tricks, profound nonsense, and all things Battlefield 5, I'm DRBC 007, signing off. Yes, I'll take that cup of tea now. Yes, 2 sugars please, darling. Thank you.